Hey there, Sal here from Options for Life and Abundant Heart Coaching. I'm super excited to be here with you today to share a couple of quick tips on how to build more self-belief and confidence every day. So first of all, I want to bust a myth that sometimes can come up for people as well, and that is that confident people are actually born confident people. I know that for me that certainly wasn't the case, and I know that every time that I'm stretching or growing and stepping into an area that I've not worked in before, or I've not dealt with before, it takes time for me to build self-belief and confidence in that area. So the first step really in understanding how to build more self-belief and confidence is in setting ourselves up for success. So it really does come back to making really small incremental changes each day in our life to create momentum forward and consistency. And it's surprising how quickly things can change once we actually start doing that. Quite often in my courses I use an analogy which is kind of what we do to ourselves a lot of the time. And so I'll quickly tell you what the analogy is, and that's imagine that you had a friend and you're meeting that friend for coffee, and you love this friend and you're looking forward to catching up with them, and so you've arranged a time to catch up at 10 a.m. on a Saturday morning. And so you show up for coffee expecting your friend to be there, or at least to arrive shortly within the 10 a.m. time frame, and you're sitting there and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting, and they don't show up, and you're like, oh gosh, I hope that they're okay. Not sure what's going on. So anyway, you're trying to ring them and get onto, you can't contact them. And then eventually that afternoon they phone back, oh, look, I'm really sorry, but I got lost in the time and I got busy with the kids and I just didn't get there. I'm really sorry. You say, oh, that's okay. Look, I'm just glad everything's okay. However, I still would really, really like to catch up. And so, how is Saturday, next week for you at 10 a.m.? Does that work? And they're like, yep, okay, no, I can definitely, and you can definitely be there? Yep, they'll definitely be there. Okay, so next Saturday rolls around, you're down there, you're at the coffee shop, you're waiting for your friend to turn up, and they don't show up again. And by now, it's kind of like, really? Again? This is a bit frustrating. Oh, God, surely, I hope everything's okay, but surely they haven't forgotten. And so you try and ring them again, you can't get onto them. And then, eventually that afternoon they ring back again. Oh, look, I'm so sorry, I totally forgot to put it in my phone. And, I just, how crazy weekends can be. And so you just say, okay, rightio, look, I still really, really want to catch up with you. So, look, is next Saturday, is that definitely going to work? Can you definitely put it in your phone? Yep, absolutely. No, that's fine. I'll definitely be there. And so, again, the next Saturday rolls around and we go down to the coffee shop and we sit there and we're waiting. 10 a.m. rolls around, 10:05, 10:10, 10:15. We're looking at our watch. And how are you feeling about that friend right now? This is what we do to ourselves. We don't show up for ourselves, and then we get angry and we get frustrated because we're not following through. We lack trust and we feel like we're just not there for ourselves. This is one of the key components to self-belief and self-confidence. I cannot emphasize how much it impacts every single time that you make a promise to yourself or decide to make a small incremental change in your life. When you don't follow through and you don't show up for yourself, there is nothing that quickly erodes your self-confidence and self-belief like not showing up for yourself. The most important relationship that you will ever have with anyone is yourself. And simply that's because it will affect every other single relationship that you have in life. So set yourself up for success. Understand what it is that you're wanting to achieve and break it down into small, manageable, sizable chunks. That is a little bit of a stretch. Stretching's great. I'm all for stretching and getting out of our comfort zone, but really set yourself up for success where, you can absolutely get that thing done. In the area of health, it might be just an extra glass of water a day for a week. And then once you've built on that success and you've got some consistency and you've got some momentum and some movement forward, then it might be bringing in something else. It might be changing brekkie and perhaps adding in a little bit more protein or greens or something like that. So by starting small, we can definitely build on that and use that then as a stepping stone. And the fear is a little bit less than when we're just going for a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And in a very short space of time, you'll be absolutely amazed with the results that you can get. Quite a few years ago when I started on my triathlon journey, and well, actually it was prior to my triathlon journey, I decided to get fit and healthy. And at the time, I couldn't even run 2 kilometers. And so my first challenge I set myself was to be able to run 2 kilometers. Nailed that, got that done. My next challenge became 5 kilometers, got that done. And I was super proud of myself. And the next one was 10 kilometers. And I'd never, ever ran 10 kilometers straight without stopping in my life before. And when I finally got that done, gosh, I was excited out of my mind. And I thought, wow, what would it be like to set myself a 22 kilometer run? Got that done as well. And it's so amazing because when I started off on that 2K run, I never once for a thought imagined that I would be able to do a 22 kilometer run. And if that had been my first challenge, there's no way I would have started. I know that for a fact. So set yourself up to succeed. There's always another level in life. So wherever you're at, no matter how successful that you are, there's always another level of growth, another level of being. And when we're showing up for ourselves daily, and making the small, incremental, easy changes, things that are easy to do and just as easy not to do, but it's being willing to pay the price and when I say pay the price, it's showing up for yourself. It's not allowing yourself to be distracted by things that really don't matter or aren't important. It's being able to focus on what's most important to you and then being able to get that done each day. I know we all get sidetracked. I know we all get off track. How quickly can you pull yourself back on track? And why is that thing most important to you as well? So hope that's been super helpful in building your self-belief and confidence. Like I said, in any area, when it's a new area, when it's something that we've not done before, I know for a long period of time I resisted even speaking in front of my camera. That was a massive, massive learning curve for me and something that I just had to almost hold my breath and do and then finally get it out there. And, we've all got that fear underneath that we're not enough and that if we fail, then we won't be loved or that it'll be proven that we're not enough. And when I found that out, it made the world of difference because I think, at times we can all feel like that. And so the more that we remember that it's okay and we get over the conflict between our survival mind, which is trying to protect us from the fear that we feel, and that might be fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of success, fear of lots of different things, when we can allow our true spirit to shine through and to really radiate and to know that we're so much more than what we currently demonstrate in our life each day, and to be able to step into that, that's where the richness in life really starts to come through, and that inner radiance just bubbles over and people can't help but notice that in you. So blessings to all of you and lots of love, and I hope that's been really helpful for you today. Have an awesome, awesome day. Catch you guys later. Bye.